Now, why did it just shut off? I just took this battery out of the charger. So I don't know where I left off. Because I'm in the sun, I can't hardly see the screen. Go down there. Go there. Good girl. This is our spot. That's her punishment. Because yesterday, we were big old dude. All mixed of shit. Yeah, and these are two. She wanted to go lick up and play and all that good stuff. Come. Stay over here. She might want to be by herself. Come. Girl, don't have me spank you in front of all these people. You stay on this side. That little girl is over there. Maybe she wants to be by herself. Where are you going? Go over there. Get back here. Go over there. Come on. Come on. That's where Cookie lives. No whining. Come on, this is enough wind for me. Come on. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, give me your clothes. Okay, come on. We're gonna go home. This is way too much wind. Get all this fucking rock. Come! What are you standing there for? Oh, this fucking sand is getting in my eyes. Go home. Come on, go home. Oh, good girl. Go home. No, not Cookie's home. Not Cookie's home. That's where Cookie lives. Oof. Get over here. Where are you? Girl, go home. I'm coming. All right, come on. Where was something? Okay. Oops. Just gonna leave that there. Okay, now. Ouch. See? Got some of my eyes, so we're gonna take this down today. But I'm gonna remove all the names first and people's information. And then later I'm gonna go live and repot some of those lithops up there. Okay. Oh, my poor baby. Oh, Jake tried to shed. She didn't shed very good. I know. Oh, here. Well, let me get this piece of skin off of her eye. I know, honey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come here. Let me get your skin off your eye, and then we'll take a bath, okay? We'll take a bath. Here's it off. Hold on. There you go. There you go. Now you can see again. Give me your cup so I can give you some water. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry. Oh, my poor baby. Okay, guys, just hang on. Just hang on. Let me give her some water real quick. Well, that was a lot of hard work, and I gotta go soak her later and hand shed her. You gotta move so I can put the glass down. Come on. There you go. Oh, I know, honey. I'm sorry. Did you get your other eye off? Let me see. Let me see. No. It's still on too. You didn't do a very good job this time either. What is up with that, honey? What is up with that? Stop. Here, how's that? Can you see? Stop pulling. You're not going to get it off because I will take it off, so stop pulling. Okay, we're going to put you in the bathtub later. Oh, great. Something else to do today? Okay, let's turn the fan on. A little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna get me some leftovers and have a quick bite. Let's take our sugar. Princess, where are you? You're supposed to say, I'm over here, Mom. Raise your head. You're so little, I want to make sure I don't step on you. Oh, my poor Jakey Poo. Oops, my poor Jakey Poo. Am I close up? I think I'm close up. Oh, okay. It's gonna be a day. Blog, 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 website, 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 website. Yeah, and Sundays are my day off. Oh, I gotta get some black tourmaline for it, girl. Yay! 110, where I stay. Well, I usually stay between now I stay between 100 and 110. Okay, let's see how we doing. Does your dog like that sound? She loves that sound. She perks up, probably because my baby shoes, my Velcro shoes, sound like that. So I'm assuming she always thinks we're going to go when she hears that sound. Okay, what am I going to eat for breakfast? Little bits of chicken that's left, potato salad, and potatoes. Yesterday was 128 over 92, and now it's 143 over 98. Oh well, I'm alive. That's all that matters. Okay, you go back to your home right there on the table. Let's get something to eat. We gotta dig into some work. Get Jakey Poo a bath. What is this? Onions all in his face. Alright, let's eat this. Let's have some tea. Actually, this will probably fill me up. Chicken remnants, tea, and tablespoon of potato salad. Okay, well, it's Sunday. Got a lot of work to do because of the full moon that I didn't get done yesterday because I was making jewelry, so. Green tea. Don't be looking at me, little girl. You got plenty of nibbles in your bowl just because you don't want them. Oh, I should have moved those down here while I was. Anyway, best part. Best parts. I am so excited, you guys. You know, right about now, we kind of sort of figure out really what life is all about. So I'll put the chicken on one side, the bones on the other side. Now is when you just go, okay, I kind of sort of know what I'm doing. No, not you 18-year-olds who always swear you know you're grown and you're not. Okay? No. Even a lot of you 45-year-olds are just still stuck on stupid. You are. I know your mom's not going to tell you, so I have to. So now at 58, I think I kind of know a little something. Just a little. Is that gristle? No. OSP? Yeah, that's the part I was talking about. I don't like that part. Make sure there's no bones. There you go. Last time she didn't need it. This is the part I like. And the other part that was on this bone down here. That little groove. So now I know more clearer than ever. I mean, I pretty much really knew at 30. I divorced my fucking stupid sisters at, excuse me. Did it drop? Well, it went somewhere. No? Oh, hold on. And we faced all my fears. You know, the usual, because I thought, you know, if I'm going to walk my talk, I got to face all my fears. And I'm going to go ahead and get it over with while I'm still young. So, the inevitable fear was, of course, facing whatever we think the devil is, right? No, I don't believe in the devil. Well, I believe that there's better energy and not as good energy. I'll put it that way. Okay. So I said, okay, God, force, source, whatever you want to call it. I want to know what it's like to face whatever that energy is. And then, of course, that was already, of course, after I got over my fear of spiders and babysat a tarantula. I went and told off some people that when I was younger used to I was afraid of them. So after I cussed out 2 sisters, I felt a lot better. I gotta tell you, but I didn't care about their whatever they said back. I told myself before I made the phone call that I won't care and I won't have any emotion about it. Right? So I can't, just like now, when I deal with stupid people now, I tell myself I can read it, but I don't have to react. Right? Because it's up to you to react however you're going to react. It's not up to them. And you idiots that say, well, you made me feel such and such. No. Nobody can make you feel anything you don't let yourself feel. It's not their body, it's your body. You know? So just what did Cat Williams say? You ruin my self-esteem. Bitch, it's the esteem of your motherfucking self. Ain't nobody ruin your self-esteem. So, held my breath. Called that oldest sister who I thought loved me so much. But after moving from San Bernardino, and she, you know, come on. Sorry, excuse me. I like some fat, not all fat. Come on out for like 10 years. So I finally came out. Oh, I didn't want any company right now. So you got 2 weeks to get a job and get out. Isn't that wonderful? And you know, it's all good. that's when I really learned to come to the conclusion that, you know, our mom is just a vessel I borrowed a ride on to get here from there. Yeah, I'm serious. Because a lot of times even mama's wrong, you know that. Mama is not always right. Yeah, when I was younger, she was the end all be all of everything. And then you know more. And then you do better, right? So I did better. And I realized it is okay if you need to go to work to borrow $5 to get to work. She be having a cow over most of these YouTube videos that I do. She would. For those of you who fuss at me, she's getting pieces like this, okay? Excuse me. So, after I did that, I felt so happy with myself. I felt liberated. Then, and it was the next sister, and the next sister. Oh, the next sister. And then 3 years ago, it was the last sister that's just 5 years older than me. It was good. Fuck them bitches. Happy to say I do get along with one of the nieces, yeah. Cause you know, people have the right to be stupid. And I don't have a problem letting anybody go. Anymore. Bye. Especially if you're not walking your talk, because I have to walk my talk. And we all know, some days none of us feel good. I don't care if you're a Cher, Tina Turner, an athlete. It don't matter. We're all human. Some days we just don't feel good for whatever reason. Nothing to do with age, because none of us are supposed to be sick, I believe. Anyway, lesson after lesson. So after like 2 years, of course there's no devil. But what I did finally dream about was, it was just red eyes in the dark. And I just faced my fear, and pretty much after that, I wasn't afraid of anything. Well, being abused, raped, sodomized, beaten nearly to death, and clinging to the second floor balcony when my first boyfriend tried to kill me. That really helped me get over all my fears. I let him live. I don't think he can have kids, but okay, I know he does because I already dreamt about it. But anyway, you know what I mean. So, all of you young boys and girls, and all of you older boys and girls that are still afraid of stuff, I gotta tell you, it's very liberating when you face all of your fears. You know? Really. Because That gives you absolute, beautiful, wonderful, highly glowing self-confidence. Knowing now, example, all you guys have my phone number. Most of you guys have my address, and people, oh, don't put that online. And you said you believe in God? I don't have nothing to fear. Ain't nobody that ever called me and come to my house. Except once. This guy I dated for about 2 weeks because of this. We decided it was going to be a good idea to show up unannounced. Excuse me. So, knowing now, and yes, there was a Craigslist ad date back when they had dating shit on there. I hope all these little tiny pieces. Okay, I love all my chicken, no matter how big or little it is. So I was going out with one guy, and he was cool, nerdy type, you know. I used to think nerds are safe. And then came Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, for real. Yes, I saved the neck for last. So, he just thought he was just going to stop by and say hello. I said, hold on, let me go get my gun. What? You have a gun? Why in the fuck would you be surprised that a single person that lives with only herself has a gun to shoot dumb motherfuckers like you who don't call and say, may I come over? I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. I said, you know what? Delete my number from your phone. That was it. And I gotta tell you, boys and girls, that was fucking liberating. Yes, normally I eat my skin too. If it's burnt enough. This ain't burnt enough. See? That's why I give you little tiny baby pieces. Okay, let me say that. So, after that, ...2007... Yeah, I was 27. Somewhere there near. You know I'm not good at math. That's when I finally had the dream about the devil, as it were, and the red eyes down there, and it sent me thoughts, and I told it that I am a perfect child of God. You better get the fuck out of here. It did. And then I really totally changed. Liberation is a good thing. Let me tell you that. Okay? So because of... Oh, there's a nice burnt piece. So because of that, I just knew I was a shit. And after I moved to Oakland in whatever, let's see, Tupac died in 96, 5, 4, 3, 2, in 92. God sent me to the worst place ever. Oakland, California. Dun dun dun. I gotta find that so I can insert that in my videos. Put your eyebrows back down on your head. Wow. One of the best lessons. Oh, I finally learned to stop being afraid of black people because I had to stand up to this 500-pound girl who swore I was looking at her man. But ladies, we already know. It's not even burnt enough. Well, this corner's burnt enough. I don't need the skin anyways. I don't need to be eating it. When you pass another woman with her man, it's an automatic respect thing to nod at her and say hello, and then you barely nod and look away from her man. Right, Latinas? Right, black women? Yes, that is the system. So she thought I was looking at her man. And I gotta tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I was really scared. Because you gotta remember, I'm the baby of 9. I never had to fight. I would just go to my big sister and say, Chris, that one right there. And she would kill you. So, well, I won't give you all the details. But let's put it this way. She backed up and walked around me. Yep. Oh my God. Talk about a self-esteem boost. Whew. That was truly a great day. Other than the day, oh my gosh, I completely forgot about this till now, so thank you. That my girlfriend set me up with this guy. His dick must have been 15 inches long. Okay, 12. And he was like the big D boy, drug boy in Oakland at the time. And he loved him some Tasha. So, big girl, you sit over there. It's so funny. Because, you know, ladies, you know how it is when men stand straight, right? And his thing goes, yeah. It looked like an upside down peppermint stick. So, after we're having great sex, getting on, you know, with trying to establish a relationship, blah, 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 blah. And I finally asked her, what did he go to jail for? Yes, all people can be rehabbed if they want to. Oh, beating his wife almost to death. I never spoke to her again. And let's just say that for a big bad D-boy of Oakland, California, he left running And I'm not here to say, oh God, look at me, because at the time I was peeing on myself. I was so scared. Yeah, and then I had to have a little talk with her. Why in the fuck would you set me up with somebody who fucking beats women? Didn't talk to her no more. Whatever. See, it's times like that when you learn who you really are. And that's when I really took to solitude and wrote my first book. Poorly, but I did. My editor was fucked up. Didn't do a very good job of editing. Oh well. The important thing is, I have a copy. My mom bought a copy. One of my sisters bought a copy. And a few thousand other people bought a copy. I finished it. That's what I'm trying to say. I finished 4 erotica, contemporary, novella. You know? And it was the greatest way for me to vent. I don't know how many years of anger, frustration, angst. Because at that time, what I had gone through my first divorce, a few long-term relationships, you know, and going through all that bullshit with, excuse me, lessons. I gotta walk my talk too. And, you know, stuff. I do like the sound of that wind. I'm sorry the fan is on, because you can't hear the wind. So, I just put it all in a book. I decided to, well, back then I was making good money. I was making like $27 an hour being an admin. So I always had money, you know. So I switched from admin to receptionist, and I decided to only work part-time. So that's when I started seriously writing my book. All right, here, I'll give you a little tiny piece of something. That's pretty much it, kiddo. Okay, wait, I think this is a nice little piece for you. No, it's not. So that's when oh, there's another little giblets or whatever I don't eat. And here you have one last piece of fat. That's it. Because I don't want you getting fat like mama. That's PHAT. So, with the first book, and I knew, I know it's not the best, but I didn't write it to be what New York's whatever bestseller thing. I wrote it because I grew up being the type of person that didn't finish things. I would start that knitting project, that sewing project, that jewelry, and I didn't finish stuff. So my main thing then was to get over the lesson and learn to finish stuff, okay? So I finished that book, published it through Lulu, and no, it's not Tasha Harris, it's Lady Luss Writer. And again, you know, it's probably not even really good, but it was very cathartic. I got shit out, got shit off my chest, and I had to learn to trust people all over again, because when you're the baby of 9 and so protected, I didn't even have sex till I was 23. I was just too scared. The first time I tried it with Eric Johnson, his hoo-hoo was too big. Back then I couldn't even put you remember those little tampons that came out? They were just this big and it didn't have an applicator or nothing. OB, remember OB? Couldn't even put that in there. So how's that gonna go in there? Are you crazy? So, yeah, just facing all these fears, you know, what are people gonna think? What is this? Well, if they read this, then they're gonna, you know, fuck it. My mama know, and she don't care, so that's the only one that really mattered to me, you know? So, to me, that was successful. I finished a thing, and I published it, and I'm good. You know? So, next. You know, so all these little fears, you know, I'm just checking my list off, checking it off. And I said, okay, Tosh, well, you know, you went through this to be a better spiritual person. So what are we going to do now? So then Tupac died in 96, and I moved back to San Jose to work with Andrew Gans, my good buddy. And I'm sorry, there's a plane dropping that smoke shit at the very edge of the mountain. It looks so weird. I thought I was seeing things. And oh my God, AIDS Health Services. Oh, that was such a wonderful job. Till I had to take that typing test. Damn it. I would still be there, working there today. Government. Man, that was so much fun. Anyway, slowly learned to, you know, I learned to get rid of all these stupid fears and ideas. And, you know, my sister always saying, oh, you stink, and you're fat, and you're this, and you're whatever. Yeah, I am fat. And that's why I don't have a problem saying that word today. And I wish all you black men would stop getting it fucking twisted and realize I'm not putting myself down when I say I'm fat. That tells me exactly who and what you are in life, and you lied. You're not who you claim to be if you think I'm always putting myself saying I'm fat. I don't have a problem with the word. It is whatever you give it. And I ain't got I don't care about that. You know? What I care about is how I feel about myself. You know? I'm fat. P-H-A-T or F-A-T. I'm still beautiful. I am the queen, who occasionally, too, needs to remember to adjust my crown. Okay? Just like all of us humans. Man, I made that tea just right. Yes, I did put some sugar in it, about 3 tablespoons in the whole gallon. Not like I used to do and put 3 tablespoons in my cup. So yeah, you know, and then I got therapy for 5 years, because after Keith came the first husband, who only married me to become a citizen, and that shit really got my emotions fucked up. So yeah, I went to lots of therapy, met with lots of women therapists. I did meet with one man therapist. Go get him, princess, go. She's sitting underneath. Come on, let's go outside. she wasn't afraid of heights, she'd jump right off that balcony. Yeah, that's my good girl. So, in all of my circumstances, except one or two, I'm sure, I always just looked at it, okay, God, what's next? Because you know what? No matter how much I love me some Eric and love me some Bob, and I still love them and Wendell, I still do. But just like anything else in life, you learn to remember it and just leave it, back there as a memory. Like how you remember an old dream. And that's it. And that's okay. And I'm still friends with all my exes. Because Mama said you start things how you want them to end. I did, and I still do. So if you're fucked up and don't want to stay my friend, I don't give a shit. I'm still willing to be your friend, no matter how stupid you are. It's okay. So you just move on and on and on. It's okay. What's next? Oh well, you're pregnant. Okay, good. Okay, what's next? Okay, well, the baby's gone. Okay, well, what's next? I know she's right here, talking to me, saying, "Mama, you don't need to eat that." Yep, I know you're right, but I'm gonna eat the whole piece of cake anyway. Miss Jerry gave me a big old piece of cake yesterday. It was so good. But when am I gonna eat cake again? When am I gonna eat sweets again? It's not like I go to the store every week, Anyway. And fear after fear after fear after fear just made me stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And now, that's why I am the way I am. That's why I talk the way I talk. Because I'm not afraid of nothing, least of all you, boo-boo. You don't have to like me. I don't care. I just don't care. So, life is good. When you don't give a shit about anybody, including your own parents, including your own kids. I've adopted several boys. I can't care what they think about me either. The only person I have to think about caring about me is Tasha. And yeah, I know that's going to be challenging for a lot of you parents to hear, but it's true. If your kids were dead, where would you be? If you were dead and your kids were alive, where would they be? Having to care and love for themselves. Right? Let's not get it twisted. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not saying to disrespect anyone, ever. I am saying love yourself first. If I didn't love myself first and still love my mom, I would probably still be in San Bernardino, California, not asking for no money to get nothing to eat, or any gas to go to work, or, don't buy me those beads because I need it to make more money so I can pay my bills, or whatever, So yeah, it's all, challenging, but it doesn't matter what the challenge is. It depends on how you react to everything. If I say something and I come across as frustrated, angry, whatever, you could be like, "Are you mad?" No, that's why I use those damn smiley faces all the time. So even though I might have said it kind of in a harsh tone, I'm not being harsh. These letters don't have a tone. So unless I hit the thing to send the voice recording, don't tell me how I said something. Just like I won't assume you said something negatively if you said, "Fuck you, bitch." You're joking, right? Oh, yeah, of course. I'm not gonna call you a bitch and mean it like we gonna throw down. Oh shit, I left the fucking fly in the house. Shit. So, it's that wonderful, wacky life. And it's going to be whatever you make it. Not your mom, not your husband, not the cat, dog, mailman, the kids. Would you make it? You know? So, let me put the legs down and we can get started on the altar. Well, actually, let me go remove those pieces of paper first, and then we'll get started, okay? Stay there. Okay, hang on, guys. Okay. Now I gotta move the fan because you know I'm about to really get hot. And my tea. Put my tea there. Let me put the feet down. Okay. Sorry. Here, let me put the feet down still first. That's it. You guys look all uneven. What is up with that? Whatever. Alright, let's see how this goes. I know, you'd think I would just like super glue that thing down so it doesn't keep pulling out of the tripod. Okay, there, how's that? And since I'm sitting here, Maria, let's pick you out a nice chunk of black tourmaline if I have some off the board. Oh, here, sorry. There. No, Linda, I'm not going to give away my piece that you said is just for me. Is that beautiful? So that means, oh, it must be on the board. Okay, I guess I can get rid of this lovely piece with a nice chunk of mica in it. Look at that. So I'll set that right there so I don't forget. I swear, I keep threatening to make myself a nice, humongous pendant out of this smoky quartz. I'll probably keep threatening. I'm thinking, sorry, I'm thinking. Sorry guys, hang on, I'm still thinking about something, hang on. Damn. Sorry, didn't mean to hit you. I'm wiping all my dust off this table here while I'm sitting here, since I don't sit here a lot anymore. Okay, that looks better. Now I just need to dust the lamp. There. Okay, feel better. I did feel something today. Okay, oh, I need to take a picture of that, and I'll do that later. Let's clean off the altar. Let's see. Okay, so for those of you that didn't see it last new moon, oh, let me turn the thing around. There you go. So, you know, some stuff is personal. I had to remove because I wouldn't want nobody showing my business. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, that's about it. Hope I don't bump into it. Okay, stay there. Well, okay. These are just filled with little tiny baby crystals and shells. Usually I will pick it up with her shins backwards, reverse clockwise. And today I'm being different, so okay, that's most of them. Next of it. And I'm going to take my hand, turn around, then I put them all in and set them outside for Mother Moon to wash. Okay, so where were we? Okay, I'm gonna take, where's my colander? I think I can throw all this away. Hang on, guys. Move the fans because it's starting to get warm. Laundry basket. I'll wash those off later for my elements. Onion and Mary, I'm going to wash off with some Florida water. And my little Buddha. Pick up my porcupine quills. Put them back in the shell that they came from. Yes, they hurt. Okay? And let's get big baby and the other big baby. And now let's take this and set it outside. Okay. Oh, sorry, princess. Okay, now let me get a rag so I can wash it off. Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to stick my butt in your face. Okay, take all that and dump it. Get right back. Then we gotta sit and ask the spirits, what am I supposed to put on there now? Come on, open the door. You can do it. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Oh, see? Good girl. Good girl. I told you you could do it. Yeah. Okay, let me toss this in the laundry. Be right back. Oh, hang on, guys. Let me get the phone so I can take a picture of the tourmaline. Looks like I'm never gonna get organized. Okay, guys. Now we get to think about what I'm gonna put on there next. So let's just go over here. What are you looking at? Let me see. Oh, sorry. So we're just going to sit here for a minute and listen. That's what we're going to do. What am I looking at? Come on. Hey, what are you doing? Come on. No, get that. Go in your chair. Good girl. Chair. Oh, good girl. Okay. Let's try that one more again. Ay. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, Tasha, slow down. We can't always go as fast as we want to. Oh, wow, I got a message from her. Imagine that. I don't know if she knows, but we'll see. Okay, you guys. I'm gonna have to call you right back. My sister needs me. Oh, damn it. Oh, well, whatever. One fly in the house won't kill me. So we got to see, you know, I think I'm just going to leave it like this for right now because I'm not getting anything and I don't just force the feeling, you know. So I think I'm going to leave it like this till tonight. Except I'm going to take off my candles and stuff and